Okay. And I always seem to always start like that. I know you've heard that before. So it's down to Franthea and Mikoto. Where did I put my dice? Odd, Franthea, even Mikoto. It doesn't matter what die I pick, they're all going to be even odds. Odd, Franthea. The halfling gets the last slot. And we're going to the Genasi. Wish I could do that. Sorry, my mind wandered a little bit about wish I could, program games like this. I can do the tabletop games, I can do the novels, I can't do the computer games. I can't do art either. I hate this perspective. Here we go. First things first, talking to people.
What's going on?
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Me? Well, I don't know. I'm me, I guess.
You sound a little surprised.
No one usually asks, so finding the words is a little hard. Trust me. People usually make up the whole story once they spot the demon blood, if they ask at all.
She's like constantly dripping water. I guess, water genasi. Well, I'd like to know. So I'm curious.
This is so exciting.
Franthea does not have Pink's intelligence.
Where to begin? Okay, well, I have no idea who my mom or dad was. I was abandoned, but raised by priests who tried to convert me, so I went away for a long time.
I don't really know much about my mother. I just know she died a long time ago, but I don't know anything about my father.
Yeah, priests of Helm. The Watcher. The Vigilant One. Kind to children. Were they a hard-headed bunch? Really up on the discipline, not so much on the caring and forgiveness. But they're priests of Helm, so what are you gonna do?
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, we all get into trouble sometimes, or a lot. And I guess they ran out of I forgive yous at some point. Anyway, so after helping myself to their collection plate after a particularly moving sermon, I decided to see what else I could help myself too. But those tales could fill a book, and I don't want to chew your ear off. Maybe some other time.
Is this... Yeah, that's his rapier. That's Galen's rapier. Okay, let's move on. And... talk to...
What is it you want, lass?
Why were those men trying to talk?
They were in the mood to threaten, but not fully in the mood to start a fight. I think they were expecting me to drop the coin and leave quickly, which just goes to show you they don't know me too well. It's a shame they didn't keep it a friendly fight. Some people have no stomach for using their fists when they have a weapon at hand.
They have no idea about angling heads to look into people's eyes here. Why are you so eager to fight?
Eager to fight? Well, I suppose I am.
He's looking
if you
at
call
her
it
belt.
that. I mean, it's all in good fun. Some take pride in craftsmanship, or in hunting, or in haggling for the best price on a blade or other piece of steel. Me? Talking with my fists is my art form. Every tavern's an opportunity, I say. There's usually someone who could take a few punches to the gut and groin before they start weeping like a child.
Okay, why do you do that?
I don't know. I enjoy it, I guess. It's a mark of pride to be able to stand tall and take every punch, then give it right back until I'm the only one standing.
Is that usually how it
Most of
turns
the
out?
time. Only beaten really bad once. But I learned from it, and I'm determined not to let it happen again. Thing is, I'm glad it happened. It was my destiny.
Really? Let's hear more about
Well,
this.
you see, I used to win.
Influence success!
Almost undefeated. But there was this time in a tavern far from here that I chose a fight that ended up choosing me.
Really?
It was fate, I tell you.
Choosing you. Maybe you found fate in a tavern brawl. She's got an intelligence of 10. She's not stupid, but she's not pink.
Well, it wasn't much of a fight. You see, there were these skinny-robed humans, barely twigs, that were sitting at the bar when one of our competitions broke out. There were chairs getting smashed, people screaming, tankards being used as clubs. Ah, glorious.
Okay, and your
Well,
issue?
everyone was having a good time when I noticed those skinny humans were just sitting there, not even having the decency to pay attention, just nursing waters.
Waters!
So I asked them, well, shouted really, what in the hells they thought they were doing, ignoring the fine entertainment and then insulting the establishment by not having ale?
You shouted it at them?
And maybe I shoved one of them a bit, or tried to break a chair over their skulls, since they were making a point of pretending they didn't hear me. Rude, I tell you.
Huh, then what?
Ah, well, they used me as a bar rag first, and not a single punch I threw even hit them. Oh, they were moving too fast, and plus, I think I was seeing double or triple. After they smashed my face into the bar a few times, they showed me the floor up close. The floor was pretty dirty by that point, by the way. Then, as the final blow, they sent me flying like a drunk hippogriff out the window. Magical it was. So, after I woke up and wiped the blood out of my eyes, and finally found all my teeth, I went back in and thanked them. Best beating I've ever received. They seemed a little taken aback by my friendliness, and it turns out they were part of some other, son something or other, and get this, they devoted their lives to fighting with their fists. Can you imagine? Lifetime devotion to brawling. It's their lives, their craft.
Is that monks?
They're monks, eh? Crazy water-drinking fools. Hope drinking water isn't what makes them fight like that. Anyway, that life sounded like destiny to me. I mean, those skinny excuses for humans were good, and then they spent their whole lives kicking the hell out of others, training for it. That's when I knew that's what I wanted to do with my life. My purpose was clear.
I don't think that's quite right.
Huh? Of course it is. Well, as far as I could tell once my head stopped ringing.
I think it's more of a state of mind
You
and
mean
body.
like headbutting someone? I already know how to do that, though sometimes I need to grab them by the beard or collar and yank their head down so I can hit it properly.
Okay, let's move on. What are my skills like? Pathetic. My little craft weapon and craft armor skills. Encountered something on the way to your destination.
No place to run this town, character. Not what you have stolen. Hand it over, and we will let you live.
This is getting tiresome. What's so important about that blasted thing that has them chasing us all over Farron?
Oh, I wish I knew.
Take your time. At least the fight's come to us.
Hand the shard over now, or we will take it from your corpse.
Can't we talk about this?
Fool!
Actually, you probably should have said, come and take it.
Killing you. Fight, you pathetic thralls! Kill them all! Why are you still looking at me? Attack!
Okay. Let's see what I got. What's this?
Nature will have its say!
Here we go, here we go!
Your deep to X.
creature will... For Mare Delane and all within it.
Let's see what they're made of!
Right now they look like they're made
You have a
of
strange path for a harborman.
flimsy stuff.
Apparently I'm not the only one who has a problem with it. Forgive me, but I saw these things about to attack you. I found I could not simply stand by while you were ambushed. Again, I'd like to help if I could. I've been trying to follow you without interfering, but I don't think you'll reach your destination without someone who knows the land.
Okay, so intelligence 10, wisdom is 14, I think. Who are you?
I am Eleni, and rather than shadow you, I would walk with you.
With a frame like that, you'd most likely be blown by the wind.
Now, no need to be jealous, Barrel House.
Of an elf? And a tree worshipper on top of that? Ah!
I think you will find tree worshippers a rare thing these days, dwarf, so do not use that word lightly.
Trust me, with a gut like his, Kelgar doesn't do anything lightly.
Ugh. Hey, why are you here and why did you
It's
show
a
yourself
strange
now?
circle of who follows who on this road. At first, I was following those who attacked you, but they seem to be following you, which leads me to believe there's something you have, something they want, so I thought that perhaps my enemy's enemies would at least welcome some company to their destination, and with my help, even get there faster.
Okay. How?
Well, I come bearing a gift, not just words. I know of a quicker path to Highcliff, and one that will hide your trail as well.
Really?
There's a druid sanctuary not far from here, the
Awesome.
Maiden's Glade, where members of my circle would go for refuge when traveling the land. I can lead you there, and with no further attacks from these hunters of yours. Not that you can't handle yourself, but I'm sure you're growing as tired of these attacks as I am.
Yeah, it is getting kind of interesting. Annoying.
Very well. That wasn't so hard to admit now, was it?
What the hell is this? First the demon, now this willow-thin slip of an elf? Let's invite all the realms, make a grand army tromping through the wilderness. Enemies, come get us, here we are!
We will not be tromping through the wilderness. We will be
Weaving
weaving
through
through
it
it
like the wind.
And speaking of wind, shut your mouth, Kelgar, before your breath summons more of those creatures. Besides, wouldn't you rather have our new friend right here where we could see her, rather than behind us the whole way?
As for the way, if the sun and trail read true, you are bound to Neverwinter. Seeking safety behind walls, are you?
Yes. Oh, we need to reach my Uncle Duncan in the city. He may have knowledge on a shard I have possessed.
A shard?
That's actually a low wisdom
So
answer.
that would be the silk-wrapped bundle I saw
I should
in
be
your path.
doing higher wisdom
Sounds like
answer.
that is what those creatures are looking for.
Oh, yes, but I don't know why. We don't
Well,
know
if they
why.
seek it, then let us do what we can to keep it from them. Regardless, I appreciate your trust in telling me. Thank you. Let's be on our way. Follow me. The Maiden's Glade is not far.
This is a long way from the road. Are you sure you know where you're going?
Agreed. How much farther is this place?
Not far, for we are already here. This is Eridus, the Maiden's Glade, in the tongue of Harborman.
Oh, not enough lore. Hey, we wanted to head to Highcliff. If you can figure out that it's the lore, you get influence with her.
We are closer to your settlement than you might think. The
It's
path
not
may
my
seem long,
settlement.
but it has saved you almost a day by road.
Well, I've never heard of this place. Not on any map I've seen.
Just as the Mare of Dead Men was once Mare Delane, the slow marching court, this place also had a name long before settlers from Neverwinter set foot here.
Did they ever set foot here? I can barely see where we're going.
Trust me, it's no better at my height either. Sure as the hells couldn't find my way back to the road now.
The road to the Maiden's Glade is hidden, known only to druids and the beasts of the land. You cannot revisit this place without me to guide you. The glade up ahead was a retreat for druids, a place of shelter if they needed to heal or rest. Many such places exist along the coast. The animals here would protect the druids, and they will shield you from your pursuers if they should find you.
You mean those animals?
Yeah, those animals. They look happy.
Glory conform. Glory conform.
Well, look who showed up.
The got a kind of low and kind of a
Animals here
low
are frightened, and I know not why. There is usually at least one druid in the glade, and they should be aware of the beasts, and us.
Well, I say we avoid any wolves or anything trying to kill us.
I say we fight them. They attack us, we attack them. Besides, could use new boots.
I think we should try to avoid fighting and get here to.
I think that whatever is wrong here will pursue us to Highcliff. We should investigate if we can.
I think you should listen to our leader more. And trust me, if we're really good at sneaking through here, no one's going to follow us.
Influence game with Mishka.
These wolves, they were slaughtered, and not for food, but out of bloodlust. Is this why the animals attacked us? Whatever is wrong must be here in the glade. I thought the Circle of the Mare would be aware of any disturbance here, but now it seems the task must fall to us.
Why? Let's just go. I'm done stopping through these groves and animals, and letting her pick the trail.
We don't really have time for this.
Agreed. We've saved a day. But let's not waste it digging through the brush for some wolf-killing thing.
Very well. I expected little more from a harborman. The path to Highcliff lies to the north and...
Okay, so get influence with Nishka, lose it with Alane, which is bad too.
I'll take care of this.
Take that!
Don't hit Nishka!
Take that! Take that! Elodie, you are here.
Kaelin?
I came here. Came to try and find you, Elodie. To try and escape the mare. To seek refuge here.
The mare? What is wrong?
The mare. It speaks with different voice now. Its waters, once clear to the circle, are now dark and run deep. So deep.
What do you mean? Where are the others? The rest of the circle?
Vashni and the others. They are lost. Only you remain. I thought I could find you, or NwN, but what claims the mare overtook me, clouded my vision with shadows and blood, trapped me in this form. Do not return to the mare, Eleni. Do not, or you shall fall to its corruption, as I did.
Kaelil, he's dead. It was he that caused such unrest here, and why the animals attacked us.
What was he saying about the
I
mirror?
don't know. I've been away from the circle for some time. Kaelil and I were part of the Circle of Merdelaine, the Mare of Dead Men. If Vashni is lost, and NwN is lost, I have been away too long. But this would explain why I could not feel the circle any longer. And as for the land... But we should press on. I promise to lead you to Highcliff and to safety. And so far this path has proved longer than I wished. Farewell, Kaelil. May you rest, and may the glade become peaceful again.
Okay. I did not recoup any of that influence I lost. Going through and killing everything anyway. Because again, corrupted animals leaving behind. What is my attack rate? Not very high. I need more, yeah, I need more strength.
The land is against this one.
Take that!
Wow, that was a nice sneak attack.
Take that!
Ooh, I'm feeling a little bit tired. I'm probably going to have to stop when I get to Highcliff. I think I got the last one. Yep. Yep, eyes are having difficulty staying open.
You're risking your entire ship by going out there, Captain. Ignore me if you will, but at least listen to your own men.
We're leaving port right now. Nothing's stopping this shipment to NwN2, especially not a pack of lizard folk. What are you lot just standing there for? Bring up the sails! Man the oars!
The fool is risking a ship worth 10 times the cargo he's carrying. And for what? For the sake of a few extra gold for an early delivery.
Well, it's always risky.
Aye, but he's trying to set sail when we've got lizard folk going out of their way to sink every boat coming out of this village. The good captain is a fool to think he can sail out without drawing the attention of the lizards.
Harbor Master! Out there! Looks like the lizard folk have themselves another victim!
Right now I kind of feel like the ship. Going down ever so
And I
slowly.
think we've all learned a lesson here. If I say it's too dangerous to sail, it's too dangerous to sail. All right, lads, see what we can do to help those sailors. Let's just hope the lizard folk let them swim ashore. Sorry, but I've got my hands full here. Some of the other sailors should be able to fill you in.
Okay. And there's Grishnak. What's going on here? No ships to NwN2. Hell, no ships in or out of the Highcliff till they put a stop to the lizard folks they're sabotaging. Okay. Oh, where are the lizard folk coming from? Oh, nobody knows. People have been picking around, but nobody's found out. Okay, where's the inn? Thank you. I'll be going now. The short version of that conversation. He doesn't give you any real information. He tells you where the captain is, and he tells you where the he tells you where the captain is. That's about it. It doesn't tell you anything that the other book hasn't gotten into. The cutscene hadn't gotten into. Seems to me there's a making of a joke in you four. A dwarf, tree worshipper, demon, and a swamp-smelling harborman walk into a tavern. Easy, Kelgar, let it go.
Let it go?
Did you hear what he called you? Hey, of course there is. The dwarf has it right. You be quiet. You agree with me again and I'll knock your teeth out. Alright, I'm just saying I agree. That does it. I warned you once, and now you're going to get it. How often does this happen?
Give me a moment, and this will all be over.
Claire, now be
Yeah, call lightning for tavern brawl. I have not set her to skilled, I guess. We didn't need to fight, Kelgar. Next time, rein it in. It's hard to steal from someone when they think you're going to attack them. Okay, let's move on. Oh. Let me see his wares. I have no debts.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
Follow me.
Hello there. Can I do something for you?
That's going to be 6 AC. Big armor class dexterity bonus. That's going to be 7. That's going to be 8. I'll go with the half plate.
This is way too much. I can't take all this.
That looks pretty good.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
I'd rather not do the chicken thing, the plucked chicken look. Okay, do I want to give him a breastplate +1? What to take, what to take.
This is... Hello there. Can I do something for you?
Oh wow! It actually works better on the females than it does on the males. That's amazing. half plate looks pretty good on the males. On the Kelgar at least. And the full plate comes out looking fine on the women. It looks really bizarre on the men. Do I want to get a change shirt? You're going instead +1, so no. Vince Vaughn, as Captain Flynn. Sounds like you've had quite a lot to drink. What would you do if you were about to lose thousands of gold in cargo? Okay. Oh, still playing farmer on the swamp village, huh? Oh, be glad to grant you passage, but as soon as we can. As you can see, we're all stuck here for now. Who's responsible? Anybody else I can speak with? Yeah, but he doesn't really do much. Okay. I'm going to save because I keep on fading off. And then I'm going to quit. Well, last I left, I was falling half asleep, got Franthea to kill Highcliff, and apparently was talking to Captain Flynn. And we wait for the screen to load up. You're probably going to... It's probably not a last we left with you. Depends on where I break things up. I might not break it up right away. In which case, some of this talking is going to get edited out. Or I'll be lazy and just leave it in. Okay, yep, and for whatever reason I'm in that U mode again. I have not talked to them yet. I just talked to him. I got armor for us all. And notice that full plate looks okay on women, at least. It doesn't look like as much in the way of scrunching up my waist as it did on Kelgar. Let's go see if we can find par. And I'm going to need to up my strength because I only got 14 right now. You there, a little help, please. What seems to be the problem? There are noises coming from inside my house. It must be thieves. Oh, I'll go have a look. Really, oh, do try to be careful, will you? There's a lot of fragile and valuable things in there. I mean, her wisdom is, I think, her wisdom is 14, her intelligence is 10. So I shouldn't be playing her as complete moron. She's average intelligence. And she's got decent wisdom. Quiet, you fools! You be making too much noise! Shove off, Delahi. Don't recall no one putting ye in charge here, ye. Shove off! Shove off! Taste my steel, dog! I ain't afraid of blast! It's the militia! We're hanged men for sure. Stand and fight, cowards! We kill 'em quick and dump 'em in the sea, no one the wiser. This game is a curious collection of speech modes. These guys aren't going to be evil, so I'm not going to bother with the Smite Evil.
You won't win! You won't!
Why are you doing that? He tried to knock down Kelgar. And that completes that. And we have a gift
This is
for our
way too much.
resident
I can't take all this.
I am listening.
Dryad.
You follow me,
Druid.
okay?
You come with me, okay? Yeah. Pink has the same voice, but has like a 16 intelligence. Because skill points. There were sailors looting your house. They weren't in the mood to surrender. Things got messy. Your house is safe now. I see. All of you did a thorough job of destroying my home, no doubt.
This is
Here.
way too much.
Take this
I can't
batch of
take all
potions for
this.
your efforts. Now, I'd better get inside and see just how bad things are. The potions are too much for you. Really, seriously. Okay. Uh-huh. Open. Hey, it's no longer too much. I'm wearing greater gloves of concentration because I'm going to be in melee a lot.
I am listening.
Really, I should
Hello
give
there.
that
Can I
to
do something
her,
for you?
because she's
Yes.
going to be doing
You follow me, okay?
that a lot more than me. You follow me, okay? Put this down here. What are your skills? Oh, right. You have virtually no skills. Holy crud. You are the least skilled character I have likely ever played. Oh. No, not him. Okay, here we go. Not Vince Vaughn either. Whatever his name is. Captain Flynn.
I am listening.
Good.
Hello there. Can I do
Yes.
something for you? Oh, yes.
Here we go. Judy, please. I'm doing the best that I can, but we can't risk exploring the ruins at this time. But where else could William have gone, Elder? You must do something. And what would you have me do, Judy? Sacrifice the entire village's safety just for your husband? You will be to blame. If William comes to any harm, Elder, I will not have my child growing up without a father. I understand her anger. It would be tragic if William were hurt or worse, but she must understand that I have to put the safety of the village first. What happened that's made her so upset? Judy's husband, William, has gone missing. He went to gather some stones outside the village, but with the lizard folk attacking the outlying farms, I fear he may have been taken by them. Oh, he shouldn't have left the town with the attacks. It's easy to say that in hindsight, but what happened cannot be changed. I want to talk to you about gaining a pass. I want you to give the Double Eagle permission to leave. It has nothing to do with my giving anyone permission. No one can sail anywhere until we put a stop to these attacks. Oh. Okay, is there anything I can do to help? I would not send anyone into danger, not knowing what to expect. And that's why nothing's been done. I suspect William's disappearance has something to do with the lizards, but without knowing for certain, I can't ask anyone to risk their lives. Oh, I'll look into it for you. Well, you certainly travel with interesting companions, so I suspect you're quite capable of handling yourself. Hey! What's that supposed to mean? I think we've just been insulted. I should stop doing voices. Take it as a compliment, you two. I did not mean... Oh, I've really just given up the whole not reading things. In fact, I assume that you are all quite remarkable individuals to be able to get past the typical prejudices and band together.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
Okay, so you won't object if we look into things? If you're certain about this, then I have no objection. I think it's safe to say that everyone in Highcliff would be very grateful if you could resolve things for us. Okay, where do I go? The lizard folk have been concentrating their attacks on the farms outside the village, and the only farmer left is Chandra. She's too stubborn to leave her home, even with the attacks. You should start your search with her. She might know something that could help, or you could simply wait there and ambush the lizard folk should they attack. Allow me to mark the location on her farm on your map. Of her farm on your map. Blah 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 blah. I wish you luck in your travels and look forward to seeing all of you again. We're not traveling far. We're not really traveling yet. That's the problem. Wait. Are there 2 taverns? Wow. What did you ask the elder? My husband William disappeared 2 days ago. He was heading outside the village to gather some stones to expand our home. A foolish thing to do with the attacks going on. Hey, your wagon is still here. Wouldn't he need it for heavy stones? What? He must have accidentally left it behind. He was quite eager to get started. I might be able to track him down. You'd be willing to take a risk for a complete stranger? This is a surprise. I'll do what I can to bring him back. Okay, please, bring him home safely. I don't want my child growing up without a father. Even if William does have his weaknesses, he's better than nothing. You may want to speak with that girl, Chandra. She refused to give up her farm to those lizard folk, so she may have seen him if he went outside the village. Okay, and we're going to go talk to Moza. And I've got allergies, so I'm sniffing and snuffling. It's not too bad, it's just a little bit here. It's springtime! Who are you? Oh, the name's Moza. It's an odd name. It was the one given to me, though, so I'm rather attached to it. But enough of that. I was wondering if you wouldn't mind helping me with something. What is it you need? I was hired by a group of adventurers to show them the area around the Highcliff. Help them get their bearings, as it were. It was a bit dangerous, but they offered more gold than I'd see in 10 seasons working the fields, and I'd have been stupid to say no. So 10 seasons, depending on how they define seasons, is 2.5 years. Oh, what went wrong? My employers only paid me half of what they owed me before they went off to explore some ruined castle north of here. They promised the rest when they got back, so you only have 1.5 years worth of pay. I feel so terrible for you, only having 1.5 years worth of pay. That was over a week ago. Since you're adventurous too, I was hoping you might be willing to go out and find them for me. I'll let you know if I find them. Okay.